Hi, it's Bernard Nomberg with Nomberg Law Firm in Birmingham, Alabama. We handle a lot of workers' compensation matters in Alabama, and oftentimes that involves OSHA. OSHA is the Occupational Safety and Health Administration. It's a federal funded organization under the Department of Labor, and the purpose of it is to assure safety and healthy working conditions for working men and women by setting and enforcing standards and by providing training, outreach, education, and assistance. OSHA does a lot of things, and there are many occasions when OSHA may be called in to investigate an accident that's happened at work. And I'm going to run through some of those scenarios that may resonate with your situation. If there's a fatality or a serious accident, a fatality must be reported to OSHA within 8 hours, which will then trigger an inspection. A serious injury includes an employee that has been hospitalized, an amputation, a loss of an eye injury. That must be reported within 24 hours. Another scenario where OSHA would be called in to investigate is if there's imminent danger. When there's been a report of death or serious harm is out there, and is reasonably likelihood that a serious accident could occur immediately, or if not immediately, then before a correction would be done or implemented. An example of this would be most commonly occurs with construction safety issues such as trenches, excavations, equipment lockout and tagout, falls from heights, or other dangerous scenarios. A third type of reason, or a third area where OSHA may come out and do an investigation, is if somebody makes a complaint. Employees have the right to file a workplace safety violation complaint with OSHA and can do anonymously. We'll put in the show notes or the video notes here the link to, if you have a complaint that you want to make to OSHA, this link toward their website will help you with that. And OSHA takes these complaints very seriously. How they respond to the complaint varies depending on the nature of the concern, the seriousness of the safety, the health issues, and other factors. OSHA is supposed to maintain strict confidentiality when the complaints are filed. Every situation is a little bit different. Once you contact OSHA, you'll get a better feel for how this works. There's also an area of referrals. It's similar with complaints. A referral for an OSHA inspection can be originated from many different sources, not just from current or former employees. The public may see something. Somebody taking a tour of the facility may see something that might trigger a need to contact OSHA. There also may be, OSHA may see or hear about media stories of accidents or unsafe conditions. Other federal agencies may report, such as the EPA. Somebody may be out there on behalf of the EPA doing an inspection. State or local health departments may be involved in some way, and they may contact OSHA. An employee's personal doctor. I mean, there's so many sources of way it can be done. Also, I guess lastly, I would say, and these are not in any particular order, is that OSHA sometimes creates programmed or scheduled inspections. And those are planned, and there's no really rhyme or reason by a company may be visited by OSHA, but they may be triggered by one of these things that I just mentioned previously. There's so many more things to talk about how OSHA does what it does, but if you've been involved or know about a serious accident, a death, some type of serious harm in the workplace or potential harm, then that's why you would contact OSHA. We've dealt with them on many of our cases, and if you have questions, concerns, or want to talk about that, just give us a call at 205-930-6900. That's our office number. Nomberglaw.com is our website. If you subscribe to our YouTube channel here, you'll get videos as we put them up, and we do so each week. A thumbs up would be great for this video, and a thumbs down, certainly if it's warranted, and we'd love to hear your comments. Also, we can be found on Twitter and Facebook.